We're 7 practices in. I feel good about where we're at. Those guys, I think the biggest thing is you can tell the amount of work that they've put into it in those individual sessions, for themselves outside of here. So they've worked really hard. I think the inside guys and the edge guys are working really well together. Particularly Jalen, who you asked about, he's having a really good camp. He's the same player he's very dependable. He does everything right, but he's also, starting to, I think, become even a better rusher. So look forward to seeing his production this year. I see a lot of guys just working really hard. We're trying to, use a method where, it's a different guy every day. Nobody's really, taking it and ran with it. And that's really just because of just the opportunity so far. We had, you got some practices without pads on. Now you've had a few with pads on. So I think as you go through more and more situational things, more and more scrimmage type opportunities, I think somebody eventually will separate themselves. Right now it's a whole host of guys that we're playing. We're trying to find the best combination of 5 DBs and a lot of our nickel type stuff. So that we've tried a lot of different combinations. That could be a combination of multiple positions, corners, safeties, nickels. We're trying to find that best 5 combination, and I think early on that battle will continue. I would imagine into the season. Maybe one guy one game the next. Similar to how Coach did the quarterback competition last year, where might be one guy, and it really like how you play in games and how you play. The best players will show themselves as the season goes on.
For Josh, though, he was late add. What does he bring to the table, and how is he acclimated?
Yeah, I think Josh was a great pickup. He's a pro. Number one, he's a pro. You can tell he's played a lot of football. He's played against really good competition. Like everybody's like, oh, he's coming from UMass. Like they're an independent team, so they have an interesting schedule. When you look at the teams they've played the last few years, every year they're playing 2, 3, 4 sort of, way up there money type games for them. So he's played against good competition. He came in and I think probably the smartest thing he did was he jumped in Mikey's hip pocket from the day he got here. Those guys have been like twin brothers in the building all the time. So the learning curve has been, pretty, I would say, smooth for him and how he's picked things up, and he's added a great value to that competition so far.